What's going on, guys? It's that guy with movies back here again, back for another brand new unboxing. And today it's going to be on the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray and digital combo pack of Bad Boys for Life here. So without further ado, let's get started with the slipcover first. It's actually a pretty nice looking slipcover here. So of course, this actually looks a little bit different than all the other, Sony releases. So basically just what we have up there. And then, of course, just this really kind of nice-looking artwork. Will Smith, Martin Lawrence, Bad Boys for Life. And we've got a couple of stickers down here. So the first one here, apparently, I'll just move these lamps back a little bit so you guys can see it a little bit better. This is another IMAX Enhanced release. They started doing these, I think, with Charlie's Angels, the new one. So this is IMAX Enhanced for fully immersive picture and sound. And unfortunately, no Atmos on here. We do have a DTS-X track. And of course we have HDR, and then apparently there's an alternate ending as well. So that's pretty much what the front cover looks like. So now if we take a look at the spine here, we have the Columbia logo, Bad Boys for Life, Ultra HD Blu-ray logo, and then the serial code. Pretty much the exact same thing on the other side. So now we will, we will now take a look at the back here. And if you guys have not seen Bad Boys for Life yet, it is on digital, so you guys can pause and read that if you want to take a look. And we have a quote from Todd McCarthy of The Hollywood Reporter saying it is the first big hit of the decade. And it definitely is, and I don't know, for the year, probably the only hit, maybe. And then, once again, no screenshots from the movie or anything, there's just that right there. Just a nice little picture. And we'll take a look at our special features now. So on here we have extended and alternate scenes, outtakes and bloopers, Ride or Die Making Bad Boys for Life. I think this is, there we go. Ride or Die Making Bad Boys for Life, Partners in Crime Behind the Scenes series, It's About Time, third installment in the franchise, Easter eggs, and more. And then includes HDR high dynamic range for sharper, brighter, more vivid colors. And then, of course, what you need to play 4K movies is a 4K TV, of course, an Ultra HD Blu-ray player, and a high-speed HDMI 2 cable. So now we will take a look at our specifications down here. So for the movie, 2160p Ultra High Definition widescreen with an aspect ratio of 239:1. And for the audio, we have, once again, like I said on the fronts, we have a DTS-X master audio track instead of an Atmos, which, I'm not really too keen on DTS-X right now. I think Atmos is much better. And of course we also have it in French as well. And then we have an English audio description track and a Spanish 5.1 Dolby Digital. And for subtitles, it's pretty much the exact same thing, English, French, and Spanish that we always get. Color, and it is a region-free region-free 4K. I don't know about the Blu-ray, but this is region-free, so it'll play pretty much anywhere. And it is 124 minutes, so just a little over 2 hours long. And that is pretty much about it for the slipcover. So now I will just take off this. And here it is without the slipcover or anything. It looks pretty much the exact same. Same spine, same back. So now I'll take out my knife here. And I'll just slice this along the side. That wasn't really that great of a slice job, but anyways, and now we'll unwrap it. So, have you guys seen Bad Boys for Life? Let me know down below in the comments and tell me your thoughts on it. I will get to my review in a little bit here, but here it is all unwrapped. I'll bring this off camera so I can take out the code. And just as I expected, it's pretty much the exact same thing that we always get. Bad Boys for Life, add it to your digital library and the code. And that's pretty much what it looks like right there. And now we will take a look at what is inside here. So we do have 2 discs. It's pretty plain looking, but here's the 4K disc. So we just have a white disc with Bad Boys for Life written on it. It's an okay looking disc, but nothing really too special. So that is the 4K disc. And now we will take a look at the Blu-ray disc here. It is black this time around with green letters to, set it apart from the 4K. So, yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. It's kind of a plain unboxing. Nothing like Jumanji, where you did have, that interactive map and everything included with it. This one's just kind of plain. But anyway, though, guys, that is about it for the unboxing portion of this video. It's super short, only 5 minutes. So now I will get on to the review portion now. So what I thought of Bad Boys for Life. I did see this one in theaters, I think a couple days after it came out, like I think the Sunday opening weekend. And sadly enough, this was the last movie I saw in theaters before everything shut down, pretty much. I never got to see, like, Onward or anything like that in the theaters. That was a good movie, but I'm definitely going to do an unboxing on that. I think that'll probably be my next brand new unboxing. But, yeah, so what I basically thought of this movie, last movie I saw before all the theaters shut down. And I enjoyed it. I wasn't expecting very much out of it. When the trailers were released, I really was not too keen on it. I don't know, I thought this was going to bomb big time, and nobody was really going to care about it because they're trying to reinvigorate a franchise that, you know, not a lot of people really cared about in the first place. You know, I personally really liked the first two Bad Boys movies, especially number 2. That one is just absolutely bonkers, insane action, courtesy of Michael Bay, of course. This one, however, is not directed by him. This is directed by, if you look on the back here, Adil and Bilal. So, I don't think Michael Bay had any involvement in this movie whatsoever. But this was a pretty enjoyable movie. It's, I think, the weakest, in my opinion, out of the 3 Bad Boys movies. Mostly because it's kind of missing, and, you know, it doesn't really have that same Michael Bay or Bayhem feeling to it. You don't really have that absolutely insane action like you had the highway chase in part 2. And, of course, I think the hangar scene, or the airport scene in the first one, this one just kind of lacks that. Instead, it just kind of goes for more standard-ish action. But this was still definitely an enjoyable movie nonetheless. A lot of great character moments in this one. Some not too bad writing. It's kind of better, less cheesy than Michael Bay's movies. You know, Martin Lawrence and Will Smith are great in these 2 roles here. And just a lot of, like, nostalgic moments. I'm not going to say which if you guys have not seen this movie yet. But you get a few kind of surprise cameos, I'll say that much. But, you know, this was a really fun movie. Just the only thing I didn't really like about it, and that's kind of the main thing I didn't like about it, is, like I said, the action is just missing that Michael Bay kind of touch to it. It's just kind of more standard action, but like I said, you do get more character moments in this one. It's kind of more about the characters rather than just the action, and this one is a more respectable, kind of less than 2 hour length, not like Bad Boys 2 where it was like 2.5 hours, but that one's kind of 2.5 hours, though it's long, because they do have, I think, the last half hour in Cuba there when they invade the bad guy's house. That's an awesome scene, but that movie was just a little bit too long. But yeah, this was a pretty good movie. I enjoyed it. It was way better than I thought it was going to be. I'd say probably a 7 out of 10 for me, 7.5. But yeah, I enjoyed it. So anyway, though, guys, that was about it for just a quick little review of this movie and the unboxing of the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray and digital combo pack of Bad Boys for Life here. So thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, share. Instagram and Twitter links will be in the description down below if you want to follow me on there. Also, be sure to check out my IMDb profile page. Your link for that will also be down below in the description of this video as well to see what I've been watching recently. Also, if you're new to my channel or if you're already subscribed, be sure to click the bell to be notified of future videos. A new video every Tuesday and Friday. So anyway, though, guys, that is about it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you all next time.